Well, at Club Menangle on Saturday night, Ash Hart will start an exciting new venture into her harness racing career. To explain more, I caught up with Ash. Well, Ash, congratulations. We now refer to you as Ash Hart trainer driver.
Yeah, it's very exciting, and training's always something I've wanted to get into, so I'm really looking forward to it.
And what a way to start off your career with a Group 1 winner.
Yeah, I definitely can't complain. He's coming up from Uncle Trev's, and he's bred him and broke him in himself, and he's just done a great job with him. So, yeah, I'm very fortunate to get a horse like him.
Defiance, the horse in question, as we mentioned, coming off a Group 1 win, and no doubt that night still is very vivid in your memory, along with all the other family members.
Yeah, it was a very emotional night for us all. Trev's sort of taught us everything we knew, and, he's been striving to get a Group 1 winner his whole career, and just to see him do it was, just incredible.
Ash, is it a matter that Defiant now, Trevor would find it very hard to place in the country area and maybe better suited now to Menangle?
Yeah, they just sort of struggle to get those fast class races week to week. So, while he's going well, he deserves to have a crack at the Sydney racing. And obviously through Queensland having their winter carnival, they're probably a little bit weaker than what they usually would be. So, we thought he'd send him up and give him a crack.
Ash, they've done you no favours. First up as a trainer, you've got the outside draw.
Yeah, it was, he had to draw out there, unfortunately, but, it's sometimes, a wide draw can be okay over the longer trip, and I think he suits the long trip, so, we'll just see how he goes. He had a trial last week, and he trialled against horses like Wolf Stride and Golden Year that have obviously been very competitive in freefall and won Group 1s themselves, so, I'm looking forward to it.
How's he settled into his new surroundings?
Yeah, he's good. He probably took a few days to settle in. He's only 4 and he's really lightly raced, and he hasn't been away from Uncle Trev's place. So there's quite a lot going on at the Menangle facility. So he's taken a few days, but he seems to be settling in well now.
Bit different from the country life.
Yeah, it's a bit fast-paced up here, and he didn't know what was going on for the first few days, but he seems to be himself now, so...
Ash, it's a very tough and competitive field. The draw, as we mentioned, hasn't done you any favours, but he is a very determined character.
Yeah, he is. You've seen in his race at Menangle a few weeks ago that there was quite a bit of speed on, and that didn't worry him. He's got a bit of toughness about him, and he'll need a lot of luck on Saturday night, but I'm sure he'll run a good race.
And you will be in the sulky to provide that luck?
I've decided to take the drive myself.
You're also driving Scott's Rain later on for JD Stevens, as she likes to be known. And this particular mare, Ash, she's very close to win, judging by her past 2 very solid performances.
Yeah, she is. JD's doing a terrific job with her. She's been a good little mare, and she hasn't been too far away her last couple. We've sort of gotten back a little bit in the field, and she's ran home really well. So I think looking at this week, we'll probably drive her a little bit more positive and try and get a better position and see how she goes.
It is an open race, but there's not a lot of serious depth, so she does look well placed.
She does, yeah. Like I said, we'll just try and put her into the race this week, and she shouldn't be too far away. She's knocking on the door definitely to win one.
Now, Ash, as you venture into your new career as a harness racing trainer, you've had the pleasure to work with some outstanding names: Andy Gath, Anthony Butt, the McCarthys, and also at Sloy's.
Yeah, no, they've all been terrific for my career. When I first moved to Sydney, I sort of wanted to move around a little bit and learn as much as I could, because I've always been interested in the training side of things, and just all of them have been great, and you can sort of take bits and pieces that you learn off each one and try and put it into your own craft.
First of all, how did you manage to link up with Andy Gath?
I went down there for the Inner Dominion with Luke and Belinda McCarthy's horses for a month, and I just really liked the Melbourne style of things, and I just thought it'd be something different. And I knew Andy's obviously one of the leading trainers around Melbourne, so I gave him a call to see whether he had a job going, and luckily he did. And I spent 6 months with Andy, and it was just great. He's such a great guy to work for, and he just does such a terrific job with his horses.
Must give you a lot of confidence, Ash, when you can tick off your resume with those names on it. They show a lot of confidence in your ability.
Yeah, I guess it does. That's why I did move around, and you can always learn more things, and if you ask plenty of questions, yeah.
You've also got another chapter of your career now. You're working at the training centre with Aquagate.
Yeah, it's something different, going into the thoroughbreds, but I'm really enjoying it. I think I've been there about 3 months, and yeah, I really love it. So.
Do you notice the difference, Ash, between the thoroughbreds and the standard breds as far as training them?
Yeah, definitely. Completely different, actually. They're sort of, they're obviously a lot more revier, the thoroughbreds, and a bit harder to handle, but they probably don't handle as much work as what the standard breds do either. So, it's been a big eye-opener working there.
Yeah, will Uncle Trev be here on Saturday night to cheer you home, or is he going to be watching from afar?
No, he'll be watching on TV, so yeah, it's just a little bit too far to venture up.
Well, Ash, we wish you well, not only on Saturday night, but now that your harness racing career is taking off as a trainer, hopefully there's plenty of winners.
Thank you very much.